Okay, here we go. Another flight, another video. Um, let's see. This is another um, base game versus DLC flight. Las Vegas. I'm gonna start it. I chose 6:30 in the evening, May 22nd, 2026. This is the base game flyover. I'm gonna fly over some of the airport terminals at Harry S. Reid International. Then I'll go west and fly up the strip north to the Stratosphere. Um, Maybe I'll zigzag up the strip to the Stratosphere. Um, Maybe just one zig and zag. Go past the Sphere and the Ferris wheel up to the Stratosphere. Then I'll land in the street and switch to night. Here we go. And fly back down the strip, uh, back over the terminals in the dark fairly quick because it's boring and ugly and stupid. Um, yeah, and then when I land back at the airport, I will turn on the DLC. I believe there's 3 of them. And do the same flight over again. So here they're going to take off. I have other videos doing this. Just look at the title, and it'll say the city. And yeah, it looks like I'm just doing the city. I'm not gonna put the country on there. That's kind of lame, but anyway. So this is Harry S. Reid. Um, this airport is usually pretty busy with online players. I might have the online turned off at the moment. No, it's on. There's online players here. And anyway, everything's pretty empty. Not a lot going on. There's not a lot of aircraft sitting around. I'll go over here to this terminal. I see a forklift or something driving right there. But why is my freaking tail rotor doing that? Anyway, as we look around here, there's one vehicle. It's a red vehicle driving into the building over there. There's another one coming out towards us, I think. No, it's a baggage handler. No, forklift. Anyway, there's not much going on. Just these planes parked at the terminals. Look at this building on the right. All the windows are just kind of black. They're reflective, which is kind of cool, but yeah, there's not much. They're pretty empty, black, flat. Remember that because I really like the terminals when everything's DLC'd up. They look good. Okay, we're gonna head west towards the strip. I'm gonna fly over a couple of the business logos over here. This H-125 I'm flying here is the Cowan Simulations DLC. Seems a little bit easier to fly, but it's still pretty unstable. Tail rotor's still underpowered. Anyway. So this one's Terrible Herbst. At least the logo is there. It doesn't look all that great. This is Harley Davidson. Logo is there. Doesn't look that great. Let's look at the roof of this place because it's by the airport. Sometimes, oh yeah, it has a logo on the roof.
Delta 766, turn next taxiway.
Alright. it's windy or something. I'm kind of having a difficult time. Yeah, there's the logo. Alright, let's head up the strip. So these trees look better because I have a global DLC on. I talk about it in the other videos. Anyway, there's a global DLC on for trees, variety, texture, height, and color for the seasons. Anyway, Mandalay Bay looks like hell. What the textures on it look like it's out of the freaking McDonald's sign. Looks like nightmare. Sign has a double image, Mandalay Bay up there. The Sphinx looks okay, but it's kind of boring. Not a whole lot going on. Excalibur doesn't really improve that much. New York, New York. Let's stop and take a look at this place. So the Statue of Liberty, like, she's faceless. Oh, come on. It's windy. Wow. Yeah, so the Statue of Liberty, she's really flat. The roller coaster always looks like crap. New York, New York. Painted boxes, painted boxes. Okay, MGM tries, but it doesn't look that great. Head on up the strip further. Not gonna focus on the Bellagio because nothing, the fountain show doesn't change. We're gonna look at the Eiffel Tower because it's gonna change a lot with the DLC. For some reason, for the base game, they like hyper focused on the Paris balloon and the sphere. Look at the Eiffel Tower, it looks like freaking crap. Looks like hell. It's just a block of shit. Anyhow. Head further on up the strip here. Oh. Yeah, we'll go up the strip. Ugly flying. Caesars, pretty chunky and blocky and crappy. The Mirage, the advertisements, I think the Beatles won't be there with the DLC. It's a different advertisement. Okay, we'll take a ride at the Palazzo here. Flying like crap. Yeah, the Ferris wheel over here. It doesn't have spokes. If you get really close to it, I think it might. I know if you try to fly through it, the spokes are there. Yeah, now we can see them. It looks okay. Looks like it needs a paint job. Anyway, the sphere over there looks amazing. Microsoft definitely did a good job on the sphere. And the sphere it is going to change when I turn on the DLC. I like this sphere though. Microsoft did a really good job with this one. The sun, the moon, and the earth. It's really confusing to my eyes to fly past that thing. Okay, let's go back over here past the Palazzo, make a right, continue up the strip. Treasure Island is up here. It'll be on the left. And it will look better, but they never put the freaking ship. I don't get why they never put the freaking ship there. The wind. Look at the wind. Oh my god. The Fashion Show Mall, that doesn't really change. They shouldn't, the wind, they should have just left that shit empty, man. That looks like shit. There's nothing even really worth looking at. I'm gonna go up here to the Stratosphere. Fremont Street. They don't really do anything with Fremont Street, so I'm not gonna go to Fremont Street.
Las Vegas Tower, Southwest 2781 ready for departure. Runway 8 left. IFR to Indianapolis. Southwest 2781, altimeter 2970. Cleared for takeoff, runway 8 left. Helicopter Tango Tango Echo, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Yeah, so it just looks like nothing. My tail number. I don't know if you can hear them say my tail number. It's not what's on the chopper, it's painted on the tail of the chopper. Okay, let's, is there somewhere to freaking just do it up here? Maybe. Scared. Feels like it won't get close enough. What the hell's going on? Okay. It's gonna fall off. Kidding me? You sucker. I'll change it to, I'm just gonna go live. Base game at night. Probably gonna fly pretty quick because there really is nothing to look at. This looks purple and looks like nothing. Painted on windows. Head back to the strip. And there's really nothing to look at. The only thing that really looks good in here, notice how everything's real dark. There's some color, not a lot of color. The only thing that looks good is the sphere. And some of the colors are good, but all the lighting on the windows is just painted on. Like I don't know. Flat. Let's get through here. Everything's just real kind of plain right now compared to when the DLC is on. Whoa. Trying to fly too fast. It's getting hard to fly steady. Eiffel Tower, big clump of glob of crap. Make my way back over. There's the MGM Grand. They actually tried on that. New York looks okay, but it's gonna look better. Excalibur, I don't think it ever changes. They must not have paid up, because I think it continued just to look like shit. Yeah, I want to overfly this terminal again, because I'm really impressed with what they do with the terminals at the airport with the airport DLC. Notice all the windows are just like there's a light on, gray, painted on, boring, empty. Just airplanes, boring, no paint jobs, just parked here. No equipment. There's a truck with a flashing light, big deal, and there's no equipment. The windows are just nothing. Alright, let's land this. Turn on the DLC. Okay. Have to go out. Stream will continue, but I have to go out to the menu, go to the marketplace. Drink some coffee. Go down here and find the 3 Vegas. So we have the Las Vegas Night Enhanced by Dream Scenery. We got Las Vegas Enhanced Road Lights by Dream Scenery. And we've got KLAS Vegas Harry Reid International Airport by GlideScope Pro. And that is all of the DLC available for Vegas at the moment. Enable that. Back to Free Flight. Back to Harry Reid. Same helicopter, change the time to yesterday at 6:30 p.m. 1830. And start the flight. So this is just going to mirror the previous flight as close as I can. Overfly the hangars, look in the windows. I think I like the airport anyway. Overfly Terrible Herbs, Harley Davidson, up the strip to the Stratosphere. Land at the Stratosphere, switch it to night, fly back. On the way to the Stratosphere, go to the Sphere. It already looks better. Give it a minute for everything to render. This was a lot for the Xbox to handle, I'm pretty sure, because so I have this set on whatever. It's set on visuals to look better versus the smoothness of the game play, and there will be frame rate issues for me here at the airport because a little bit because it's just a lot for the Xbox. Here we go. Come on. Yeah, there's bad frame rate right there. It's like 30 frames. If that. Wish they'd get this stuff on PlayStation, because we get the 120 on PlayStation. Anyway, I'm already seeing a lot more detail with the paint lines on the tarmac. I have to concentrate pretty hard to keep up with this frame rate issue shit that's going on. When I get out of the airport, it will smooth out. Plus I think it's windy or something. I find a wind sock so I can see. But I can already see there's more going on the tarmac at the terminals. There's more equipment sitting out. There'd be less plain white airplanes normally. Oh, the freaking frame rate. Horrible. Go over here and look in the windows. I didn't think the frame rate was this freaking bad earlier. Yeah, you can see in the windows. It's pretty cool. And I'm gonna get out of here because the freaking frame rate is horrible. Green fire engines. The frame rate's already getting better. Jeez. So on the first video, slowed down here at Terrible Herbs and the Harley Davidson logo. And the logo is definitely sharper, looks better. Harley Davidson, they got rid of the ugly tree block things that were here. The logo's sharper, a better image. There's green bushes on the left down there in the parking lot. The logo up here on the roof is sharper. The whole entire roof is better. Street sign. Anyway, let's head up the strip. Frame rate is horrible. I don't remember it being this bad. I probably need to reboot it when I reinstall that freaking... cut it out of the video, I guess. This video is going on to YouTube. I have more videos on YouTube, and I have more on rerun here on on Twitch. Anyway, Luxor Sphinx looks a hell of a lot better. Whoa. Excalibur, I don't think really I'm gonna come around. I'm going too freaking fast. I'm out of control. This freaking frame rate's horrible. It's really messing with me. I'm pushing 700 megabits upload. I should be plenty fast. Because they try to blame it on the bandwidth. I think the Xbox just can't handle it. This is as good as it can get. So yeah, the Excalibur still looks pretty bad. I don't think that anything got done with it. The New York, New York. I never noticed that statue on the right there, flying through here. It's all shiny now. Statue of Liberty, she has her torch now. She has a face now. She looks a lot better. The buildings don't have those weird vertical lines in them. Their texture's better. The roller coaster still looks like shit, rides like shit. MGM's nice and sharp. I don't remember what advertisement was at the beginning of the video, but I bet it changed. Okay, get under control. Get under control. The sphere looks different. I like the sun, the moon, and the earth better than the eyeball, the Vegas advertisement, and the earth. Planet Hollywood looks pretty bad. Of course, their logo. Like, we'll pay to have the logo look good. Bellagio looks sharper, more detailed. The Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower is freaking way better. Way better. You can see through it now. It's not just a freaking clump of... Anyway, move on. The viewer came and the viewer gone. So yeah, Caesars. I should have looked at Caesars. It looks way better. Hard Rock wasn't even here. Hard Rock's here now. On the left. Okay, we went here to the Palazzo. There's the freaking sphere with its own look on with the DLC. The Ferris wheel spokes stand out a lot more. It actually looks like it doesn't need a paint job. Okay, just gonna come around this way and continue back up the strip. Go past Caesars again. Treasure Island looks... The building looks quite a bit better. Still pretty painted on boxy, but it's sharper. Still no ship. Fashion Show Mall still looks like shit. The Wynn doesn't look that great, but it looks 100% better than it did look. Hertz. I think that advertisement changed. So I just go up the strip here to the stratosphere, and I'm gonna switch it to the night. You can see the night enhancement. Alright, I can kind of see inside the window there to the left there for a second. Can see in there, but there's nothing to see in there. But yeah, this is black and kind of boring, kind of empty, kind of flat, but there's more texture for sure. Get under control here so I can go in here. Come on. I don't like to fly helicopters at higher elevations. I like to fly them close to the ground. Might be a bigger landing pad up on the top. It's all pretty small. I might crash right here. Oh, sucker. I hate that. Okay. I know I can land on this level. If I don't crash, I can fit. Oh, it's still rendering. You kidding me? What the heck? It's different because of the overlay. So I'm not going to be able to land on it. Okay, going to the ground. That's trippy. The Xbox can't handle it, man. It's too much. Guaranteed. Somebody dive bombing me. Okay, so make it nighttime. Just go live again. And here we go. Stratosphere. I think it looks way better. It's so white, and then it has all that red on top. Anyway, I'm just gonna fly back down the strip, mirror the flight that we came north, showcase this stuff. Color, lighting, textures, sharpness. It's the only way I want to afford to go to Vegas right now is on this video game. Denny's down there, Ross. Anyway, yeah, I should get the idea of how much better it looks. It's been a 45-minute long video so far. Just fly through here and get it done. I'm gonna stop at the Eiffel Tower and take a look at it because it's took on such a major change in the way it looks. Look at it, it's transparent. You can see through it. It's not a blob of crap. It looks way better. Yep. Whoa. That was ugly. Anyway, yeah, there we go. The Sphinx. So let's head back over here to the airport terminal because they look. I like to look at them at night. They look cool. Yeah, boy, Eddie. This airport in Vegas, the Harry Reid International, there's always so much friggin' online air traffic here. Okay, let's get down there so we can friggin' look at it. Not flying very good. Yeah, you can see, I can see in there already, but I'm on a really big screen. Frame rate issues. I think it's cool. Anyway, that's about it. I'm just kind of flying around now, messing around, looking in these windows. Should get an idea of, those are freaking slot machines. Should give you an idea of the DLC, what it does, what it looks like. I could do videos of one at a time, but I don't. Every one of these videos takes about an hour to make, so I will do different areas. I have different areas that are complete, so catch me in another one, and if you made it, peace and love.